I'm Dave Ward, owner and founder of the Ward Law Firm in Duluth, Georgia. One of the questions I get a lot from people who call in has to do with people who have already worked everything out between them. In other words, both spouses agree that they want to get a divorce. They agree on how all property should be divided. If there are kids, they agree on what custody should look like, all of those kinds of things. And they say, what's the fastest that we can get through the system? And the answer to that question is usually 30 days from the time that something is filed. The way that would be done is a complaint for divorce would be drafted in accordance with all of the requirements for such a complaint. And then whoever the plaintiff is going to be gives that to the defendant along with a document that is referred to as an acknowledgement of service. What the person will do is they'll sign that acknowledgement of service once the case has been filed, and what that does is that says, I agree that I've been notified lawfully about the fact that this divorce case is pending, and I'm not going to make the sheriff come out and serve me with the papers. What that has the effect of doing is gets the clock running immediately on the 30-day requirement that Georgia has in divorce cases. After that 30 days has expired, if the parties have entered into a settlement agreement, they can have something filed requesting specifically that on the 31st day that their case be set down for an immediate trial. Okay, now it's not really a trial in the way most people think about it. It's really more of a hearing, and what the court will do is they'll set it on a day where they handle uncontested divorces. And the parties can simply go in, the plaintiff will have to make a small presentation to the judge, usually involves answering the questions that are usually covered within the divorce complaint itself, such as when the parties were married, when they separated, all those kinds of things. And then at that point the court is authorized to enter the decree of divorce. Well, like I said, they do have to wait until that 30th day. So the question is, how long after that 30 days is this going to happen? And the question for that is, it depends. Because a lot of times the deciding factor for how quickly it can get onto a court's calendar is just how busy the court is. If the court is extremely busy, it could be a couple of weeks or maybe even a month or more. Whereas if the court is not very busy, it can usually get on very, very quickly, usually just a matter of a week or two. So that's usually the deciding factor. So the technical legal answer to the question, how fast can I get divorced in Georgia, is 30 days, but in reality, you're usually talking about a month and a half or 2 months as being about as fast as it's going to happen. Well, if you have any other questions about divorce cases or family law generally, feel free to give me a call, 770-383-1973. Thanks.